like these calm little moments before the storm.
My family was shot down by DEA officers.
3 kids here. One of them is missing. Find her.
Please open the door. Please.
Bring me everyone.
What do you mean, everyone?
Let's talk about The Professional, or Leon the Professional, or really just Leon was the original title. This is a 1994 movie, takes place in New York. You got an assassin he basically is, pretty lonely, but he's got his way of doing things. He's really good at his job. They open with a great scene at the beginning of the movie where you see how good he is. Well, there's this family that lives down the hall from him, and they're a little bit messed up. You got a really horrible father and a few kids, but one of the kids is little Natalie Portman, and she is fantastic in this movie. This is one of her best performances, and I think her first performance. It really broke her out as a star, and she's really good in this movie. Anyways, the father makes a really dumb mistake. Ends up getting the whole family killed by this crooked DEA agent, and Natalie Portman ends up with the assassin. It's kind of about them, forming a relationship, and about her wanting revenge for her family's death. Now, I love this story between the main two characters. It's great. Their relationship is confusing and funny at times. One of my favorite scenes in this movie is when she is walking past. She's gone out to get some food, and her whole family's been killed, and she comes upstairs and she realizes something's gone horribly wrong, and so she walks past her apartment and goes straight to the assassin's door, knocks on the door like, she lives there. It's just such a great scene. You can tell in Natalie Portman's face, it's just like sadness and fear all wrapped into one. It's just such a great scene. I love this movie. I love the music. I love the atmosphere of this movie. It really captures kind of like a 1990s, I don't know, it's got this weird kind of like gangster film quality to it. Gary Oldman plays the crooked DEA agent, and he is really freaking crazy in this movie. Over the top, as Gary Oldman is a lot of times, but I really enjoyed his performance. He's like kind of like Heath Ledger kind of crazy, but I find it very interesting. Now, the story goes along, they get a connection, and then, Natalie Portman's character just cannot deal with not getting revenge for her family. So it's basically her convincing him that, we need to get this revenge. So there's this final action scene where Gary Oldman realizes what's going on, who's taken out all his men, and they're held up in this apartment, and he just sends every police officer, SWAT, everything he's got on there. They're shooting rockets in there and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's pretty freaking sweet. It's a really well done scene, and then you gotta love the ending. I won't ruin it, but it's pretty awesome. And we get a little conclusion. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite 90s movies. Like I said, it's my favorite Luc Besson movie. It's where Natalie Portman got her start. It's just a great movie. There are some scenes in it that I don't know what was going on in them. Natalie Portman is a confused girl who's been brought up in a bad family, so she's confused about love and stuff, and some of those scenes, are a little weird. But overall, I love this movie. I'm going to give Leon the Professional a 4.5 out of 5. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to keep up to date on all my videos, click this glorious subscribe belly button. If you want to see my last few videos, click over here. This has been a Rainy Cage production. Peace out.
Make it